It's always so awkward starting these. Hello, I'm doing another POTA. I'm in Shaw Forest in Swindon, and just seen a cool little shelter. So basically, I'm just trying to find a place to set up. If you don't want to watch the whole probably 5 or 6 whatever minutes of the whole setup and me rambling, and you just want to skip to the QSOs, I'll put a minute marker here or whatever, and that's when they start. I've just worked out that south is that way. I'm going to be working 20 meters and 40 meters, and basically I want to aim towards Europe because I've got a wire, 2 wires, one shooting 40, one shooting 20, and I'm going to have a sloper in the trees basically when I find a suitable limb. So I've only done 10 parks with parks on the air at the moment. Really getting into it, so I'm trying to like do more. I'm trying to activate every park in Swindon. I think there's about 12 or something in total, but I went all out and got a parks on the air badge and sewn into my coat, but my stitching wasn't the best, because when I've obviously flexed my arm, it's come off. So I'm thinking this is where I'll do it from. This seat I think is going to be out of the way of the public because I don't think anyone's coming up this track, and that's got a nice open area up to that limb. That one there, you can just see it. So, but that's about halfway on the length of the wire I have. So essentially I could go it up, bring it over, tie it off to a tree down there, and essentially a nicely angled inverted V. Right, I'll do this quick. Most important thing, coffee. Second most important thing, because this looks damp and green, I've cut up a section of an old sleeping pad, and it's it's waterproof. Battery bank, I'll put a link to this in the description. It's pretty good. It's 12 volts out. It actually gives my radio 13.2, and it lasts quite a long time actually. It takes about, charges overnight, but it does have a cigarette lighter out, so it's pretty good. USBs and then DC out as well. The rig, FT818 ND. I'm not sure the ND is like any different to me. From the F817, haven't really noticed any difference. I'm sure there is some specification. The microphone, it's not the standard microphone that comes with the radio. This is actually, it's not the MH31 I believe. This is the BX184. It's an auto keyer. I'll put a link to that as well. I found that on Sorter Beams. You can pre-record audio into it, click the button and it'll send out. So if you're doing parks on the air, you can send out CQ parks on the air without saying anything, which is good for contests as well. And then on the underside of the radio, I've got a hole in the bag to come through to this main pouch, to the secondary pouch, sorry, and that's goes into there. And then when I'm sat on the floor, I can lean the radio on that and I can see it a little bit better. Just a few meters of coax. I'm not sure, I think it's RG68 or something, but it's only a few meters, so I wasn't really worried about the loss in it. I'm only using 6 watts, but over 2 or 3 meters or whatever this is, it's not that much. I'm not working in the gigahertz range, so I'm not worried. End-fed half wave. This one's cut for 40 meters. This is a QRP Labs no tune end-fed half wave antenna, and it's got, if you're going to do this yourself as well, it's got approximate measurements on there as well. So that's the 40 meter. That's just the wire, because when I switch them out, just unscrew the wing nut there, put the 20 meter on. I'm going to switch bands. I've seen everyone get a throw line that arbors use, an arborist line, you know, people that cut down trees, with a little bag of ball bearings. I've just used a load of cordage, and this is actually an extension arm for a ratchet set that I wasn't using anymore because I got a new set. So I think it's a 1/4 inch extension arm. Anyway, wrapped the wire on there, taped it, and it's a good hefty weight to get things up over a tree. In this bag I've got the original FT818 MH31 microphone. I believe it's MH31. Oh, it is MH31 mic. That's because I've only recently built the voice Kia, and if anything goes wrong with that, I need a backup microphone, so I brought that with me in a waterproof just in case. And then in here I've made up USB-C to USB normal, to the microphone jack and the headphone jack, and that's to do FT8 on FT8CN on the Android app. So hopefully I've thought about everything, and yeah, that's all the kit basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to this end, and I've done this in a figure of 8, so I should essentially just be able to chuck it and it unwinds. I can't hear any dogs or anything or people walking, so I'm just going to chuck it from here. Bloody hell. That worked. Right. I'm gonna put it on the tree behind me, I think, somewhere, because it's not that elevated this side, but I am going to try and get it up a bit more. Quickly show you, it's 9.4 volts, it's not exactly charged. Turn that on, 13.2, lovely. Right, I'm going to try and answer some people's QSOs just to check that everything's working, so I'm not calling out into the void, so to speak, and then do a few QSOs.
45, Juliette Oscar, Tango Mexico, 45, Juliette Oscar.
Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India Portable.
The station Mexico.
Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India Portable.
Okay, Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India Portable. Hello, you are 59?
Lovely. Yeah, thanks very much for the 59. You're also 59 plus, over.
Yes, okay, thank you for my report. Thank you for your participation. 73.
73, and good luck.
Thank you. Yeah,
That was the first call to try and, well, the first attempt at calling. Straight away, 59 over everyone calling in. That's good. Yeah, good afternoon, Mike 1 Delta Delta Delta, Nick. You're definitely 59, over.
Yeah, good signal here, 59 also, Papa 59, Jake, nice to hear you. I made a note of your POTA, and I'm in a POTA actually, GB-0532. I live here in the Peak District National Park, so there we go. Anyway, just saw your spot come up, so I thought I'd say hello.
Yeah, QSL, Nick, QSL. I've just missed the notes there. What park were you at again, over?
Golf Bravo 0048 is probably the easiest one to get. Peak District National Park.
Yeah.
Go ahead, over.
Yeah, QSL, Nick, I've got that in the log. Yeah, well, thanks for calling in. You are a really strong signal, and yeah, I'm only using 6 watts here, and I'm testing a new microphone and a new antenna at the same time. I did have a few QSOs earlier and had no problems with that, so I think everything's working. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, well, I've taken my AIP out actually. I thought you're about a 5.8 actually. A little bit less noise noise during the evening, I find, and I can work with the, well, I always have some attenuation in and the AIP in on this old Kenwood 950. It's about 5 and 8. I'm running sort of 3, 4, 500 watts into an end-fed wire. With a 9 to 1, it's a sort of random wire or a selected length anyway. There's not sort of resonance in a half or quarter wave sort of thing. Well, good stuff. Enjoy your activities there. Thanks for that, and see you soon.
Yeah, QSL Nick. I used to do the same thing as well. I just shot a random piece of wire on a balun or whatever and tuned it up. I used the IC 756 Pro 2 and that could tune anything basically. But I've got the XC818 with me and everything's got me resonant. So but yeah, that's what I've done today. Alright Nick, yeah, thanks for the QSO. You're number 2 in the log, so I'm going to try and get some more. Mike 1, Delta Delta Delta, Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India. Cheers Nick, 7-3.
Cheers Jake, thanks so much. Enjoy your evening. And yeah, I'm in Sugar Kilo 27 by the way, SK27. Bye now.
Yeah, Roger Nick, I'll make a note of that in the log now. Thank you. I like that you have voice key because I can have a coffee at the same time.
Break 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo.
Yeah, Richard, Mike 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo. Definitely 59 in the park, over.
Yeah, roger that. Your peak is 5 and 9 when conditions allow. You got there to 5, but when conditions allow, 5 and 5, Jake. Nice to get you in the log again. And excuse me. I'll have to shut on our little group, and hopefully some of the club will come up and I'll give you a few calls. How are you doing for calls, Matt?
Yeah, QSL, Richard. I hope you're doing all right. By the way, the cough sounds like it's hanging on there. Yeah, you're number 3 in the log. But I don't think I'm going to do too bad because, well, Europe's alive. I can hear all them when I was scrolling through the band, and I've only put out a few calls, and yeah, I got 3 already. So it's yeah, it's doing all right. Back to you.
Okay, Matt. I'll monitor frequency, and if you need it in a little while, I'll give you the other club's call. But as you can hear, I'm having a coffee fit.
Yeah, cheers, Richard. Yeah, I'll put out a few more calls. I'll have a coffee myself. I've got one with me, and I'll see how I do. Alright Richard, 7-3.
7-3, Matt. 2 Echo 0, Yankee Charlie Mike.
2 Echo 0, Yankee Charlie Mike. I don't have my other log on me, Chris, but I believe I do recognise your voice from a past QSO. You're 59, over.
Roger that, thank you very much. We may have spoken before. You're just about in my noise, to be honest, because I've got quite a high noise floor here in Nottingham. Yeah, name is Chris. And yes, you're coming through about 5.7 when my noise floor is about 5.6. So I'm just about getting you there. 2 Echo 0, Yankee Charlie Mike.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Yankee Charlie Mike, Mike 0, Oscar Papa India, portable, returning. Yeah, cheers Chris. Yeah, I've got I think the band's up and down. You drop down and then you come back up really strong, so I'm not sure if there's something in my area. I can see power lines, but they are quite far away. But yeah, alright Chris, well I'll have a look at my log on QRZ or something. It might have been when I was an M7 or something like that, but yeah, thanks for coming back to the call and getting in the log there Chris. 2 Echo 0, Yankee Charlie Mike, Mike 0, Oscar Papa India, portable, 7-3.
Yeah, best of luck with the activation, and 73.
Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India, portable.
I got Mexico 0, can you repeat your call sign, over?
Yeah, no worries Alfred. Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India, portable, QSL.
Mexico 0, Oscar Papa India, over.
Yeah, it's a QSL. You're about a 5.9 with me. I'm just doing a parks on the air and just scrolling through the bands to have some QSOs and basically check everything's working. But you're a solid 5.9. Back to you.
Roger that, roger that. My name is Alf, located 15 mile east of Norwich on the east coast, and you're coming through at 59, over.
Oh, sweet. Thanks for the 5 and 9. Yeah, I'm only, the name is Jake, Juliet Alpha Kilo Echo, and currently I'm slap bang in the middle of Swindon. Not everyone knows where Swindon is, I don't think, but it's just to the left of Reading, and I'm only running 6 watts here through a NFED half wave, and using the FT818ND QSL.
QSL 8 watts, wow, that's good. And to be honest with you, I'm only using 20 watts, and I've got an NFED,
did I say 8?
long wire, and transceivers, yes, FTTX 1200, over. QSL, yeah. It's been lovely speaking with you, my friend, but there's a lot of QRM on the band at the moment. The trouble is for me is I find that the bigger stations, there's a lot of stations on here tonight, and I find that the bigger stations running in more watts tend to drone me out and make interference, over.
Yeah, QSL Alf. Alright, well I'll keep it on a final. Yeah, I was down on a frequency earlier, trying to get a few the logs on the parks on the air, and then there's always you know, like European stations like the over from Italy, they're always on 40 meters, and yeah, they're always running a kilowatt, and with my 6 watts it's not doing too well. Alright Alf, well I'll bid you 73s, and I'll let you get back to some calls there. M7 Foxtrot India, Mike 0 Oscar Papa India Portable, and yeah, being an M7, well yeah, good luck going to a 2E0 and an M0 in the future. QSL?
Mike 0 Oscar Papa India Portable, thank you for answering my call, my friend, and I wish you and your family all the very best, and I'll speak with you later, hopefully. Bye bye.
Yeah, QSL Alf, all the same to you. 73.
Yeah, 73 my friend, bye bye.
Mike 7, Lima Charlie November.
Ah, Mike 7, Lima Charlie November. Colin, 59 plus actually, over.
Roger the 59 there. I'm QRP 5 watts at the moment on my G90 and a sloping piece of speaker wire. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, that's everything I used as well. I still use it to this day. I always go with the wire. QRP here as well, only using 6 watts, well about 5 or 6, coming out of the FT818, and I've got an inverted V 40 meter, well an NFED half wave up over some tree limbs. Colin, back to you.
Roger that. Did I give you your report? 5 and 5. Thank you.
Oh, 5 and 5. Yeah, well, I thought you said 5 and 9, but I think I just made that up in my head. But yeah, 5 and 5, that's all right with me, being QRP and all that. I do think the band is changing, so 55 is all right. What's your QTH, Colin?
My QTH is Lincoln. It's nice outside as well at the moment.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I'm over in Swindon, and it's becoming a little bit overcast, but it is actually. I'm in the forest, so it's nice and humid, and yeah, quite nice and warm. All right, Colin. Yeah, well, thanks for the QSO. You are number 10 in the log for parks on the air, so that's the park activated, and I might try and QSY at 20 meters and see if I can get a little bit more of Europe. M7 LCN, M0 OPI portable. Cheers, Colin. 73.
Yeah, 73. Have fun.
All right. Just finished the park. Well, I finished it, activated it a while back. I've got 14 in the log, and just want to show off this battery. It wasn't fully charged, but it's now on 3 lights, and 4 lights means full, so it's on 3, so it's on 75%. So yeah, if, I'll link it in the description if I remember. If I don't, comment and I'll send you the link. It's just on Amazon. I think it was about 50 quid, £50. If anyone overseas is watching. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up now. Starting to get a bit dim in the forest. Sun's starting to go down. So yeah, I'll get back. I've just seen this and thought that's a really odd bench, because it looks like someone's like stole the middle of it. But I think they've done this so people can have a wheelchair in the middle, so they can sit with someone in a wheelchair. But then again, It looks like they've tried to steal the wood. Could be either one.